Starting. Testing. Testing. Flat Earth. One, two, three.
Testing.
Takes a second.
Testing.
Sounds great, I think. Hello, Flat Earthers.
Hello.
How's everybody feeling after that long, wonderful hangout that Martin was having, and hosted by codename Lumiere, also known as Albert?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody's got their watch page on. It's probably me.
No, not me.
I'm such a noob. Yeah, it's on. That was me, my watch page. Great. Okay, we got our little thankstas here. What up, my thankstas?
I ain't with that.
You ain't with that? Oh, you're just a gangster. That's so gay. It's G for gay, gangsta. G for globe. Globe Earth. Aw, Dan. Why'd you gotta ruin the party?
Dan.
Hi, Johnny.
Yeah, love you too.
I love you, Dan. I will kill anybody that hurts you. And that's even emotional hurt. I will kill it.
That feels nice.
You will sick 1,000 praying mantises upon their face.
I will sick the fleas of 1,000 camels to infest their armpits and groinal area.
Much respect.
Groinal area.
I think I said that wrong. It's not supposed to be mantises. It's supposed to be manti, right?
Manti? Is it like mises and mooses?
I will sick 1,000 manti upon your face.
Manti, that's weird. Like a man tie as opposed to a woman tie.
Oh, he a Thai man. Okay.
No, don't you know how you're supposed to like put two I's at the end of certain words because like the plural gets all fucked up?
So does a mantis become a manatee?
No.
The fuck did you just say?
That would
Barbara
be manatee.
Manatee. Okay, let's see if anybody in the audience knows Barbara Manatee. You are the one for me, sent from up above. You are the one I love. Manatee from heaven. Yeah, that's nobody's gonna know that. I will give them 5 seconds.
So anyway, if you want anybody else to be joining, oh, there we got another person.
I put a link in the chat for Conk, so if we get any other...
Yeah, they're supposed to be... Oh, there they go. There they go.
Yeah, here they come.
Now the flood comes.
Yeah.
Just like Master P said, there they go, there they go.
Now, this guy is from Wales also, and I don't know how to say his name. Can you say your name for us again?
Yeah, sorry, it's just David, surname Gwilym.
William.
Hello, David. David Gulen.
Hello, Yvette. How are you?
I am very well, thank you.
I was just watching Smedley get ridiculed by what's his name? Noratax or something on Gora.
Somebody was. Oh, was he giving you a hard time, Smedley? I will kill him.
I was giving him a harder time than he was giving me one, but.
Well, mutual hard times are, free for all.
You've got some patience, mind, Smed. Fair play to you.
Yeah,
he does have a lot of patience.
No, I was just being passionate. I was just letting my true colors show. That's how I really am. I don't put up with freaking being like that.
You have no color to you. You're white.
Homie, don't play that.
Has he got prison palette?
Yes. I think he's got a little New Mexico. We're all ghettoed out over here.
Yeah, sorry, anything
in
you
the
guys...
mountain zone.
I'm 1/16th native, so maybe that...
Anything you guys said during the last bit of the last hangout, I didn't hear a word of it. I had you guys on mute.
Yeah. And I was over here getting my shizzle set up. And it looks like William didn't get the link.
Wait.
No,
I'll send it to him. I'll give it to him.
Okay.
I do see it there in the hangout, actually, right under him.
Yeah, I don't...
I'm not bad.
looks at that. I don't know.
He wanted the truth. He can't handle the truth. I like it. So, David, you're new to us or to me. I didn't hear the other chat if you were on there. What are you all about? Are you a flat earther?
No, I'm
Globe
more
skeptic?
the holographic universe, which is probably even further out there. But
Oh,
as far as
nice.
the shape of the Earth is concerned, I've kind of reversed back to only believing what I can now feel, touch, or hear with my own senses, because of the amount of BS
I
out there.
think, yeah, no, I think that's the safest way to go, to be honest.
No.
You don't think so, Dad? Tell us.
Hell no. The safest way for all of us to in anything is just stay home and never do anything, but that's not a good idea.
What?
I think that's what most of us do anyway. But we're branching out. I think that's what has people so
No,
afraid.
but come on, we can take certain information and in some cases maybe apply logic to it, and to know that somebody else who says something that we can't see or touch is actually true. I think there's certain things that we can reasonably appreciate. Like, oh, how did they make this dishwasher? I think they know something more than I know.
No,
We're
but
gonna have to
then
trust that they know about dishwashers. Okay.
you're just muddying the waters there of other people's thinking. Well, you're
What?
claiming, you're just claiming people to have faith. I refuse to have blind faith.
Well, that's not what blind faith is. Blind faith is absolutely nothing. This is like, oh, you can produce something. Well, I have an idea that you are capable.
So, what's your position then?
Well, once upon a time, there was a very large arachnid, and it had magical powers. And here we are.
So you're into the Haribo theory, I see.
Of course.
Or Haribo, I believe it's pronounced.
Well, I'm asking for some faith, so perhaps you can supply some.
Yeah, well, Dan is our resident Glober. He's not too confrontational, but he does pop in every once in a while. But I think it is interesting because he is atheist, but I think he does probably take a lot on faith because he is deferring to experts,
Blah, blah, blah. It's not faith.
But it is a type of faith, right? I mean, I would say it is. You don't have to look at the word negatively like that. You can say it's logic, but it's still
but faith
deferring
is
to
just
someone
like,
else, right?
there's nothing there. You just totally feel it. This is like, all right, well, I can follow, what they're saying the case is with such and such thing. Well, all right, I've seen practical evidence of these things, or maybe an equation, maybe it's pi, maybe it's whatever it is, the speed of light, the speed of sound. There's things that can be done that aren't out of this world. We can wrap our heads around them. We don't need to discount just because I haven't measured the speed of sound that the speed of sound is wrong. We can take, it's not just, oh, I have total faith in this. Well, no, I think there's enough built upon it to believe it. Now, if that turns out to not be the case, like, wow, like that sucks, but there's no evidence for that.
I agree with that too. I mean, it's not just blind faith, like you're giving it to a stranger, they probably have to, like if we were talking about mechanics earlier, if you go to a place, that they're going to have their mechanics certified and that they probably went through certain levels of training and skill and yada yada. And so, yeah, we hand stuff over to people. But, even I argue with mechanics when they try to tell me the best thing to do is, yakety yak, and I say, no, I may just be a girl, but I know what I'm talking about, so you're not going to take advantage of my gender and, sell me a new freaking radiator or some shit when I don't need it.
But
So,
this is
I don't know, I argue with everyone, so.
Yeah, this is why I'm still undecided as to the shape of where we live, because I don't trust anybody enough to put my faith into them as to make my own decision.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just a logical approach.
I think with something that's big, we definitely don't know. And I think that's wise. We don't know the shape of the Earth. Whose notifications are going off? Is that me?
I don't know. I'm trying to get Conk in here, but he's like in that other chat, and I'm saying you gotta hang up in that chat and come over to this chat.
Yeah, he tried to at the same time.
Yeah.
We all may like to or want to, but it's not going to happen.
So Rationale, you're on the side of the Globers, yeah?
Dan.
Did you say rational?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a total Glober.
He's our.
Okay.
He's our.
And
Fucking love that shit, man.
He's the Glober that we love.
yeah, he sounds
Yo,
cool.
I was thinking before about how, what's your name, dude?
David,
David. All right, I'm Dan.
pleased to meet you.
You were saying that or somebody was saying I was taking things on faith. So what it came down to in philosophy, it's a priori knowledge and a posteriori knowledge. So one comes from just sitting on the couch thinking about things, and one comes
there's-
after you've studied it.
there's
So
no point-
you
there's no
don't
point
you
you-
don't like
There's no point in you Googling
a
something. and
priori
come back with an
knowledge.
explanation. It's a conversation, you know.
You
Well, no,
like
but-
only what you can see and experience. I understand.
Yeah. But if you're gonna Google everything and then come back with a retort, there's not much point.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. If you're gonna Google definitions of faith and blind faith and philosophical approaches,
No, I
then
didn't. What do you mean
the
Google,
retort.
man? What? This is like what I'm into. Like, why are you gonna tell me that's what I Googled? I'm standing here next to fucking Codename Lumiere. Am I Googling shit? No, I'm in the fucking Hangout. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, he pretty much talks off the cuff.
The fuck?
Why are you getting so aggressive?
Because you falsely just accused me of something.
Is that a sin?
No, but you're just like, oh, I can just do this, and now you're gonna put it back on me, like for reacting.
You know the
What?
first person to lose their rag always loses the argument, don't you?
Oh Jesus.
Well, this is what you're here for, yeah? Debate.
Well, no, I didn't start the hangout for a debate, actually. We just have a hangout every night to talk. And we discuss things. We're not out to convert people or, name call.
Yeah. So stop swearing then, Rational.
Well, we swear all the time, but we don't swear at each other. Except me. I can call
I've
people
been known to
poopheads.
call people motherfucker, so.
Yeah. But we have a family here already. This is how we talk. Hey, Louie.
Dan's part of our family.
Hello,
Yeah,
everybody.
that's-
Hey,
Family.
Louis.
I was just going to sit and chat, but it's not on YouTube yet.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a while, Louie. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, hey, did Dave leave? We didn't. Did he not feel comfortable here? He's part of the family. He wants to be.
That's all right. Let's see. How was your Easter, Louie? Your pagan, our pagan holiday. Can you hear me,
I can hear you.
Mr. Lou? Yeah, I don't know if he can or not. He went silent. I'm going to give a shout out to my moderators, Big K and Johnny, and Cynthia, of course, who's double tasking here.
Not Smedley though.
Oh, there's Smelly.
Not Smedley. Hi, you were sort of quiet there.
I don't have a wrench.
Are you a moderator on my?
Nope.
You don't? Type something.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, type something. There you are.
Are you gonna give me one?
Use it
No.
wisely.
Don't
Use
give
it,
Smedley a
use
rent.
it wisely.
I'm not.
Don't? Is he bad?
Why? What
I
did I
don't
do?
think he's that
I'm
bad.
just kidding. No,
No.
you did nothing wrong.
I think the only person I've ever banned is Negator.
It's just you weren't a very good moderator the other day. I didn't see you flagging anybody.
For what? Who should I have flagged?
Dave will be disappointed with your French fry making.
Wait, who should I have flagged? Idmar? I mean, for what? For droning on forever?
Yeah, that's all. You just let people go on too long. You gotta flag them. You gotta be like, all right, next topic. I don't know. Let's see how Yvette does it, and then you can compare notes. She'll probably beat you.
I thought he did very well. I mean, actually, last night
for
we're talking about.
For first time.
Yeah, it was really cool. Actually, I got to hear Cynthia a lot.
No, but he was going to give a wrench to who was that Devil's Advocate?
No, I was just messing with him. I was never gonna give it.
But who is Devil's Advocate?
I don't know.
Or Advocatus Diablo?
Diablo.
Yeah, I was.
The apple?
Nobody knows.
Advocatus Diaboli.
The avocado devil?
Yeah.
Whoever it was, they knew who we were. They were obviously watching us for a while.
Yeah, super creepy.
Stalking.
Creepy.
I already guessed and it's somebody else. I forget.
Don't worry, Dan. I would have never given it to him or her.
Well, hey, how was I to know?
Fair enough. You're forgiven.
Oh, so wait, so what happened? You made that person a moderator?
No,
Or is that what
about
you...
to.
no, I wasn't about to. I was just pretending to dang him. I was messing with him.
Like you were about to, because it's hard to just interpret text.
Mandy, were you lying and dangling wrenches in front of people?
I could write in text, I hate you, and if I don't put a smiley face after it, that means I really hate you, apparently.
I mean, I couldn't. It's not like I even could give him a wrench anyway.
I think only the host should have a wrench, because otherwise,
Exactly.
what are you
I
doing?
felt...
Don't seek control to
I felt
others.
Smedley, I hate him all the time without a smiley face.
I think you actually do hate me, but.
I was trying to
You
tell
wish.
I told you could have hosted.
can't hate
You could have
anybody.
been the star, but you didn't want to enter your phone number.
Yeah, why would I? Frickin' so they can like link my phone, give me advertisements based on what I say.
Well,
Put your
Yvette-
burner in there.
Yvette did it. I did it.
I'm not a drug dealer.
Become one.
Just give him your phone number. You can always cancel your phone number and make a new one.
Yeah.
Last night, Smedley just asked me out of the blue if I cooked meth. I was like, what? I was like,
That's quite a few
what?
weird questions.
Well, I was
That
like,
is just random.
Mexico. That's what I pictured.
Right. Yeah. I'll direct you to the
How long
trailer
is the
on the
cervix?
end. Yeah, no. If for anybody out there, I do not cook meth. You can see that I'm quite voluptuous for, if I were, into all that. I would just be way skinnier. And I'm eating ice cream right now, so
No, I wasn't implying that you did it.
I'm just naturally this hyper.
You don't get high off your own supply. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I would think if you cooked it, you would kind of be all up in that shit. So,
Not if you do it right.
That's things that I have no knowledge about.
I just watched Breaking Bad, so I'm kind of an expert now.
Yeah, right. Me too.
I like that show. That was a good one.
You have to link your own Hangout. I won't let me do it. I don't have a wrench.
Oh, I'll do it.
Wait, what? You don't have a wrench either?
In the
It's
chat.
okay. You don't have to give me a wrench, and I can't link actual web addresses without the wrench.
Well, that's the
I
fun.
tried to
Yeah,
link-
that's the fun part about having the wrench.
You don't want nobody in here, so maybe you want me to be fired. I don't know.
I don't really pay attention to chat if I'm on air.
Oh, that's why you gotta do split screen.
I'm doing that right now, actually. I'm giving people wrenches so they can post links because I like that. And also the people that I give wrenches to can't be banned, which is also a good...
Actually,
A
well,
good
you
thing.
can. You can just take their wrench away. I told you how to do it.
Yes, and I can take wrenches away and probably unban people, I think. So, but let's not ban people.
Unbanning is way more tedious. You have to actually go to their page.
Yeah.
like refriend them.
Yeah, timeout if they deserve it. No timeouts for the fun of it.
So it's good. We stole all of Martin's
Oh,
viewers
recording.
now.
Okay.
So Dave.
Hello, everybody.
Dave was in here, and he was just asking in chat if anybody else here is a what is it? Social media analyst.
What's that?
I don't know what that is.
What does that mean?
And I've been trying to talk to him, get him back in here, but I think Dan, why'd you scare him off, Dan?
Who did I scare off?
David.
No, that's just...
David.
No, come on, he was being a dick to me.
Oh, okay.
No, that can always be patched up, but for the moment, he was just being a dick.
Oh, hey.
But he obviously doesn't agree with that. And what's up, Potent?
Finally, hey guys.
Hey, there you are.
Finally, the king is late for his own court. What the fuck?
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Hey, Bet. All right.
Yeah.
Cindy, look at this.
Holy cow, look at that bud. That's as big as your hand, man.
Looks like a baby cactus to me.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was a black rock. I'm like, why are you showing us rocks?
Yeah. If it wasn't for the beautiful lakes, girls, and killer bud, I would have left this burg a long time ago.
Were you born and raised out there? You're down there?
No, I'm John from California, man.
California, ew.
I've been living here since the 4th of July, 1976, the bicentennial.
There you go. He looks like a California boy. Now we get where all the blonde locks are about.
The Viking boy.
Viking, yeah, that's his Viking.
See my pirate flag back there?
Yeah,
That's
I got
for
one of those.
That's for all the bad people. We're
Oh.
coming for.
Right? I
hope
said it.
Mark isn't mad at me. God, I go over there and I sit around and I'm gone, and then I leave the link open. He's probably gonna shoot me. Sorry, guys.
Oh, no, I think you can call back in and then end the chat.
I exited out of it when I told him goodbye. I don't know why it was still on there because it wasn't showing up on
Oh,
my
actually,
board.
no, actually that's Codename Lumiere's. It's Albert's hangout. I mean, he can just kill it.
Yeah.
If you need to get out of here and go kill that.
Oh, I'm still got it open.
No, I don't know. I'm not looking. I'm just
No, it shouldn't be
saying
there.
that we can take care of it.
Yeah, because I killed everything. I turned my computer off. I shouldn't be linked into anything but you guys.
Right.
I'm dropping out and coming back in, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Unless maybe I went and signed up. No, that's what brought me here, though. I know what I did. I bet I reopened it.
Don't do that, Kong.
I'm gonna go look and see.
Oh, Conk, don't do that. So I'm giving a lot of people wrenches, all my friends or, people that I know, because I don't want people to get banned.
It says it's your chat. That says you keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Isn't that your chat?
Yeah.
Well, that's the only one I've got open besides this main box.
Okay. Then you're good.
You are full of gravy, sir.
Hey, no problem.
Everybody in the side chat should refresh their page. You might have a wrench by your name.
How's Smedley tonight?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm all right. I got a lot of rest today. I just had this big stuff to get done, and I just slept all day instead and got rested up. I haven't gotten much sleep lately.
Good.
I laid out in the sun for about an hour today.
Yay. Good
Hey,
job.
it was nice having some sun over here on the West Coast, huh?
Tell me about it, man.
You imagine moving here from Germany thinking you're going to go to the sun and there isn't any?
Look at all those wrenches.
It was all clouds for me today.
What?
Yeah. I had clouds today. It was so windy. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Are you in northern New Mexico or southern?
Northern. Very, very northern.
So it's like it's got pine trees and snow and stuff like that?
Oh, trees and rocks and boulders and grass and greens and yeah, beautiful.
Isn't that amazing? Like almost every state is like a mini chasm of the whole country, you know? Every state has the same kind of stuff, really. I mean, you know, at the northern part of the state, there's trees, and, you know, I mean, not everyone, but a majority of them do, you know?
They do, except for the fact that they come to rules. It's like, oh, you can have this plant over here, but you can't have it 10 feet that way because you're in a different state.
Oh, you guys don't get to grow the same plants as me, huh?
No, you're special.
No.
Sorry.
Prohibited for us.
You can go
That's the same for Colorado, because it's very, very close to me. Colorado's like a good little 2-hour drive for me.
It
I'm
keeps
there.
me so relaxed looking out my back door and seeing my little garden. I mean, it's just like I'm on computer, I'm looking out the back, and I get to watch them from just little up to great big, and it's even if I didn't use the product or, you know, whatever, I mean, it's just a wonderful thing to watch. They're absolutely beautiful, and they grow huge in a matter of a short amount of time. And in 3 months, you know, they can grow, you know, 15 foot tall if you really want to GMO them. I don't do that, but you know, they have the ability. They're a pretty cool plant. You know, make rope, paper, every kind of thing out of them.
Yeah,
Gasoline.
I have lots of fruit trees that I just planted here, and a lot of them, when I'm trying to order them, or just berry trees or something like that, it'll say that it's not shippable to like a whole slew of different states and areas, but Pennsylvania isn't one of them. So I'm like, yeah, I can have berries and you can't. What?
When you cross the border at Oregon, California, always, ever since I was alive, it's had a fruit inspection station, which is a bunch of bull, right? They just want to see if you're doing anything funny or whatever, and they don't look through your car really, but they ask you if you have anything to declare or do you have any fruit and vegetables. The ironic thing is we got the most pristine, pure fruit, and California's worried about us contaminating them. I mean, because it's a California stop is what it is. It's not an Oregon, you know. Oregon doesn't have one of those, you know. But it actually is because it's the border of their country, you know what I mean? And
well, hey, me and Dan traveled all the way to California once upon a time, and we went through the entire country no problems until we got to the Hoover Dam. Then they like locked our whole car down, like made sure they went through our coolers, like they did everything. And it was 2002, just after 9/11. We were like, what the fuck? We don't have any bombs in our motherfucking cooler.
They don't have the right to search you.
oh my God! Hey, Albert, up above Hoover Dam, dude, I found all kinds of fish skeletons and stuff in the ocean. When I was a little kid, that is one of the things that at 6 years old made me know that God was real. Because when I was 6, without my parents saying, oh, look, when I was 6 and I found that, right then I said the flood was real. Because this is up in the mountains, guys. I mean, this at the top, up above, I mean, it's way up there, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to find like, shell fossils... Sorry, Yvette, go ahead.
No, I just was wondering what the elevation was, because it seems to me that I'm so far the highest elevation, so I was just curious.
I think we're at 2,500 feet, I think, here, but, like, we're surrounded by mountains, like, all the way around us. I mean, big, beautiful, you know, snow on them mountains, the peaks and volcanoes, and but we're just in the valley, which is a beautiful, they call it the banana belt. It's just like, but it ain't so banana-y anymore with all the chemtrails, you know.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, yeah, nearby Washington, they have like Mount Rainier and all that, right? So that's like 14,000 feet, I thought. Pretty big. I'm at 8,000 feet living. That's like my
1,500 is
area.
what we are.
Yeah, and then when I go hiking, I'm at like 11,000 feet. So I'm really high up there.
Yeah, wow.
I think I'm going to
that's why
climb
I'm so
Mount
flat
Rainier
happy.
this year.
It's a shortage of oxygen.
I was always going to go up McLaughlin, but I don't know at this point. As weak as my heart is, that kind of, you know, pumping out stuff like where I got to go for that long, I don't think I'm going to ever do it. My buddies have all done it, and I think even one of my sons has done it. It's a real beautiful mountain. It's just like the classic volcano-looking mountain, you know, and every year it got snow on it, and everybody can see it in the valley, and it has different views, and it's 80 miles away, maybe 60 miles away probably, but anyway, in July every year, the snow looks like an angel, and when the snow looks like an angel, I mean, it clearly looks like an angel. and when it does, the salmon are in the river. You know what I mean? It's the shit you guys see on TV. You know, it's just kind of wonderful. We all take it for granted, you know, because we live here, but it's the stuff that, you know, made me want to stay.
Right. That's probably a good.
Look up the Angel on Mount McLaughlin. If you guys want to see it, look up the Angel of Mount McLaughlin from Oregon, and you'll see it, and you'll see what I mean.
I'm gonna climb Mount Rainier this year. I'm gonna look for the curvature when I get on top too.
Say hi to the real Harry Truman, man. That guy inspired me at 18 years old. That guy's awesome.
Who's the real Harry Truman?
He's the one that's had 80 bottles of whiskey, lived there his whole life, and the guns, and he told the federal government he wasn't going to leave. He says, I was pretty much born and raised here. I ain't leaving. And they were going to go in and do a Waco thing on him, this old man, 80 years old, and he said, blow me. And he stayed there, and the damn volcano blew up and burned him up, and now he's a legend.
Wow.
Unlike the real Harry Truman, our guy who bombed 2 Christian towns in Japan and, you know, said that it was for the war.
Wait, they were trying to evacuate him from the volcano?
Oh, they begged him, and it was a national thing. You know how things go in the news when they got a story, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, he was on the news every night for a month while the volcano got ready, because, see, it warned everybody what it was going to do for a while. And so all those scientists that got fried up there, they kind of just had to test. And there was about 7 of them got wiped out up there while looking at it. But he stood there and just died there because he literally lived up there his whole life. He was the caretaker of the lodge since 1926. And this is in 1980 when it happened. I was in school that morning. I mean, and by that afternoon, and we were 300 miles away. By that afternoon, we couldn't see anything in the valley. I mean, volcanoes are big time.
So they were going to try and kill him to save his life?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were going to do like the Waco thing with him, you know, because he just said, fuck you. And I loved that man. I was 18 years old. I said, that's going to be who I am right there.
Yeah.
I gave Victoria cravings for ice cream.
Yes, man. They look up Harry Truman from Mount St. Helens, dude. You're shit, dude. You'll see. There's videos of him, dude. Sitting there drinking whiskey. It's funnier than hell.
So what else? What else is new? How's your gossip wall going, Conk?
Oh, great. Thanks, Vet. You had me going the first couple of posts. I thought, oh, my God, how did I make Vet mad? And then my smart voice said, hey, dumbass, it's a gossip page. She just initiated it perfectly. And it's like, oh, yeah, cool. I'm just, I'm so scared of offending people lately that I'm getting like walking on eggshells here, Anyway, yeah, thank you so much. And you did the spirit of it. See, Pat Steer said, oh, nice accent and great thing, but she thought, oh, gossip's on, blah, blah. I don't think she quite got it, that it's the spook, and people are just going to go there and get in a good mood and laugh. That's what it's about. It's just about everybody loving everybody, not everybody ditzing on everybody, But we, obviously,
it belonged in the trash.
I'm really concerned about Ace's parents, that info you gave me. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, we have our resident talking dog. Everyone always is like, who's the dog face?
Yeah,
and I get all offended.
I don't even know. Yeah, Cynthia's real. I've never seen her. You said that's funny, but I have seen her, so I know she's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen her too, but they haven't. So I could say that.
Oh, I know. It's
you never know.
It's perfect. Even
all
Ron showed up and goes.
Puppets?
Ron showed up and goes, you son of a bitch. He goes, you're so funny. He made me feel really good. Because this is the deal. I mean, if you would have heard the script that I had written for both of those, it was way awesome. But the problem was I worked on it for 6 hours, and I couldn't do it because every time I tried, it would move the shit around. So finally, I just shot them from the hip, and I lost about 2/3 of the content, but they still came out okay. I mean, I'm not even going to try to do it the way I would normally do it anymore because there's no point. They're just They won't even let me. I mean, seriously, it took me 6 hours to write a freaking deal that should have took me an hour, maybe. You know what I mean? Because of all the. By the time I get to the bottom of the page, they're taking shit off at the top of the page, and it's just ridiculous. I'm not even going to do it online anymore. I'm just going to do it all offline on paper because, you know, I write excellent. You get so spoiled using the keyboard and all that crap, you don't want to do it the old way. But I did it the old way for 20 years, so I'm just going to go back and do it the old way, and then I'll start really putting some better content on here. I've got quite a few characters I want to do, and you guys have kind of seen some of them. Like, and it, you know, I just keep getting all these conkisms coming to me every day, all these freaking words. So I'm going to have to make my own dictionary, you know what I mean? Like, have you heard the one I got for Ace? When he's talking, you know how Ace is. He can say like 3 words, and it's about like saying 20, and people are cracking up and shit. So I'll be like, yeah,
Right.
now that's Aceism.
Mhm. I mean, I say 20, and people like don't catch up.
Yeah, but you know, like,
and then they laugh like 10 minutes later.
You know, like that's racism, but that's Aceism.
Mhm. Very good.
Where is he, by the
He
way?
cracks me up with his voices. I don't know. I think he started his new job and been working very, very hard. So
I know
that's
that.
all I know.
Yeah, it's been weird.
So when that happens, he tends to just like want to come home and do his hot tub and go to bed kind of thing.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it's nothing bad. So yeah, I was thinking that too. He has got a brand new job, working out like that, and it takes it out of you.
Yeah, and he was. I mean, I don't know what they do exactly, but he had mentioned that these guys like lift like 250-pound like panels of glass. And so I guess he was just pumping glass all day, you know.
Oh my God.
And he's like, I told him better than pumping gas, you know.
Oh, that's funny.
So,
Pumping glass.
yeah.
Pumping grass.
Yeah. Yeah, he is in Colorado, but I guess that's for afterwards, you know, for the achy muscle.
But doesn't your state border Colorado?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like 2 hours away.
I'll be darned. Yeah, I've been there when I was a kid, but it's been a long time.
I love it here. I probably will never leave.
Hey, have you guys ever seen that? And I think I might, if I get my crap together enough to do my own thing tomorrow, like I plan on doing, which I haven't even really got ready for at all. By the way, Sin, where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, you're just not talking. Oh, okay. I just totally lost my train of thought. See how that happens to weed smokers? Anyway, well, I'll think of it in a minute, I guess.
Well, you were talking about your show and not having it together yet.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know what I was going to say. I mean, I literally lost that thought. It's just like a pool ball going in the corner pocket and it's gone, you know? I mean, like I said, this is some pretty good bud. I gotta blame it on the bud, but it's actually
some seeds. I'm planting everything in my garden.
I remembered it. Okay, have you guys seen that? The first, I'm sure you have. It's on YouTube. The first commercial shown after the JFK execution.
No.
Oh my God, guys! It is crazy. Yeah, you got to see that. It's been on my YouTube page for a while, and I finally watched it. And you know, of course, you know the first part of the show is people yakking. Just fast forward past that. Started at the part where the commercial is, and oh my God, yeah. Okay, this is the scenario basically. It's in the middle of a soap opera. They bust in and say, "Bulletin: 3 shots have been fired in Dallas today," and they you know they do that crap there, you know, and then they go off, and a second later they're right back with the Mrs. Kennedy hugged him and said, and they got this little bit of a story. Then it goes to this coffee commercial for like instant coffee, Folgers or one of the ones, and it's got this pendulum going, like you are very sleepy. It's got that thing, the pendulum just sliding, Okay. Okay, so
That's
the thing's
creepy.
going like this, and it literally is hypnotizing you, right? And you're looking at the coffee, and then the guy gets the spoon and does it too. And then goes to this debonair, older-looking man drinking a cup of coffee, looking at the camera like, I like you. You know what I mean? And it's just really, you wonder, what did we see the day after 9/11? That day of 9/11. I know this, that when it first happened, my mind was saying, what the hell? And I went up all day and watched it on a big giant screen TV up in the middle of nowhere at this guy that was a big shot, a producer of, rap or whatever. And he owned a place literally in the wilderness. And I went up there and I watched it on this giant TV all day. And I didn't even believe any kind of conspiracy for 10 years. You know what I mean? But the day I saw Building 7 come down, I remembered shit from the day Kennedy died. I mean, all of a sudden, everything just, and like Ace says, that's when numbers started. Crazy numbers started coming all the time. I look at the clock at the same time, and it's like it's kind of like one of these movies where the person, goes crazy or whatever. But I'm not crazy at all. I'm more focused and more happy than I've ever been in my life. More sure of where I'm going than I've ever been. It's just kind of different. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, all the dots started connecting, I think, because you started seeing all the similarities. And, that's what your brain just is always looking for, some pattern to match things up to. And if it's matching this up to JFK and you're seeing, things match up, our intuition knows what's up. Our brains know.
Well, it's my first memory, and that's kind of weird, too, but it's literally my first memory that I can remember. I can kind of remember watching TV before that, but you know what I mean? That's the first one when I can remember having adult thoughts in my head, and and I was only 1 year and 3/4 old, and that just doesn't make sense because none of my kids can even remember, when they were 5. How do I remember? I remember every single day of kindergarten. I remember the whole 60s, and I knew at the time. I've been conscious of time clicking by since I was 6 years old. I'd be thinking when I'm 14, well, I've got this many years to do this, and then. And I've been doing that my whole life, and it's just strange. When I sit there and reflect on myself, I think, geez, man, what the hell is going on with me? Most people are just like, give me a beer and one of them hot dogs. I'm good. You know what I mean? I wish I could just be simple. If I could be simple for 30 fucking days, I'd probably never wake up again. You know what I mean? I'd probably I'm staying here.
Hello, Victoria.
Hi, Victoria.
Sorry, I was on mute. Hi. There?
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we're here.
Hey,
Girl power.
Hi. I just came on here for a minute to tell y'all some news.
Okay.
Sure. Do share.
Our beloved Crow's going to be on Patricia Steer tomorrow.
Well, good job. That's good. I think that's great news.
I just found out. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Does he know what he's going to talk about?
Oh, Crow boy.
I'm not sure yet. I didn't talk to him today. I just emailed back and forth, but he just told me a little bit ago, and I didn't want to say anything till she had it on her Facebook. So.
No, I talked to her every couple of days. I wouldn't be surprised if that we all hook up. That's what this is all about. She's all over my sites that I sent out, and I think she's real nice. And nobody's brought more flat earthers together than Pat.
Yeah, I think he's excited and a little nervous too. So, I just told him to be himself, speak from the heart.
What time is that so I can...
It's, I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern time, so for me that's 3 p.m. my time.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
I'll be there.
I just was excited for him. So I'm going to try to watch it.
It's going to be 10 o'clock. I think it's midnight where he's at right now. I was going to pull him in.
Oh, he was a little upset in the other. He's having a bad day, so.
Yeah.
Why?
I think he went.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Who is that? I tried to mute Smedley, but he's being all noisy.
What are you talking about?
I'm not blaming you.
What noise am I making?
No, what was that? No, I don't know. There was a weird feedback.
I don't know. I heard that.
Something.
Nobody else heard that.
Oh, we all heard it.
I think it was I muted it. Yeah, I think
okay.
I think he was going to bed. So.
He says he gets in a little funk sometimes, so.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think it was a long day for him today. So, hopefully he'll get good night's rest. So.
Yeah, I'll be sure to tune in on the show tomorrow. I'll try to remember anyway. I might not be here.
I'm sure he'd
We're
appreciate
expecting snow again. Yeah.
Because he loves y'all. I said I'm sure he'd appreciate everybody's.
Oh, your phone's breaking up pretty bad.
Sorry.
NSA's all over your stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'll let you guys go back to it.
Thank you
My
for
dog.
sharing with us.
Puppies.
They're going crazy, so I'll mute myself.
Okay. Thanks for coming on, Dee. What else is new?
Is that Dan I see over there?
Yep, Dan's here.
What's up, Danny?
Indeed.
Hey, do you guys think if we didn't have Albert here to vouch for Dan that we would be, like, not liking him?
No, we liked Dan right away when we first met him.
Yep.
Yeah, we actually tried to get Dan to get rid of Albert for a week.
No,
not really, Albert. I'm Dave's brother. I'm lying.
I guess that him and I think Dad and Albert are chugging beers right now. They do like them Coors Lights.
Doing beer bongs.
I think they're spooning each other.
What? What did you say, Bess, Medley?
I think they're spooning each other.
What does that mean?
I don't know which one's the big spoon and which one's the little spoon, though.
I think Albert's the little spoon. I just have a feeling.
I don't know what it means, but I know you're being mean.
Spoon, you know, like when you lay side by side and you, the person on the inside is the little spoon and the big spoon is the person on the outside. When you're hugging, laying down, you know, you snuggled like spoons.
Yeah, like spoons. You
They're
like spoons. That's why it's called spooning.
And then they gotta mess everything up and turn it into forking.
Yeah, forking.
There's always a prong that turns up.
That's funny. Now you're gonna have to tell me that again because I only caught a little bit of that, but.
Yeah, no. Sean and Dan are heterosexual life partners. And that's that. Wow, they are really going. We're talking all kinds of smack, and they haven't popped back in.
I know, they're not here, are they? Is it dead air? Can you hear it? Can you hear the chime?
They're buddies, man. They met each other like 20 years ago, and they've worked together at jobs, and they're just buds, man.
I feel like I'm being talked about.
We are. We were getting ready.
We were talking about you some mad shit.
We're getting ready to get a posse or a search party looking for you here in a minute.
Nah, we got our friends coming over. So.
Oh, it's a threesome.
Yeah, we figured.
Are you gonna make your friend come on the show?
Nah, she's not gonna want to talk about the flat Earth.
Oh,
Girl.
No wonder they're so quiet.
Y'all good boys, good boys.
Well, she
You
asked
want
me
some
to come
bears,
over, but Albert here convinced her to come here, so.
Yeah, we figured you guys were like chugging beers or something, you know, or whatever you do in that basement.
Oh, and Albert was being a little loud, and his third-degree black belt brother came down to talk some sense. Or not
Oh, I see. Yeah, we were saying that you guys were probably spooning, and then we had to explain what spooning was. Pretty funny.
Smedley, what are you doing?
He's
I mean,
eating
what are you
cereal.
eating?
Soup.
Soup.
I mean, what kind of soup are you eating?
It's corn and potatoes. Hold on, let me check.
Corn and potatoes. Sounds pretty straightforward. I'm currently eating soup ice cream.
Corn chowder. Corn chowder.
It's chowder! Chowder!
Chowder. It's chowder.
I get you! It's chowder! I get you!
Chowder.
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 It's summer corn and vegetable. See?
Oh, I like those Amy's soups.
Yeah, they're good. They don't have
It makes a good sog paneer.
Oh, I'm full.
Well, that's good.
Chowder.
It's chowder!
No, it's chowder.
And now it's hey, that's a good that's a good accent.
Yeah, that was good.
David's getting rowdy in the chat here.
Who is?
Talking about Immanuel Kant, and he's talking about David Hume and
Who is?
Rene Descartes.
Oh,
Dave.
Okay,
Burger
I
King
was met a
philosopher.
new Dave again, so we got 2 Daves now.
So,
Dave.
well, Dave is the
That other
only
Dave that
Dave.
was in chat, he's in Wales.
Our other Dave is Smedley. He's Smelly Butt.
Yeah.
We just got one Dave, and the
Oh.
other guy's new.
Yeah, the other guy's new. He's from Wales. Or he's in Wales, whatever.
He's in a whale.
He's in a
Like
Wales.
Jonah?
Yeah.
Vienna. Rene Descartes was a drunken fart. I drink, therefore I am. My, Dave. He became a poet. Oh, it's a Monty Python song. I was wondering, I'm like, where are all these words coming from? Words are coming out of Dave that I've never heard before. Never heard him say before. But I approve of all Monty
So many
Python.
videos came out, and I haven't got caught up today. Holy
I
cow.
have not.
It has taken over.
Yeah, I pretty much gave up on any show that isn't our show that we're doing live. If it's longer than, an hour, I'm not watching
Yeah.
it. I haven't watched, like, anybody's shows. No Mark Sargent, no Steer, no nobody. Not even, like, Truth Frequency Radio. I was, doing those for a while. I have not had time for any of that. And then just, sun comes out, it's springtime, and forget it. I am not indoors on the computer at all. I'm not even on my phone. I just leave it all inside while I'm out there.
Yeah, right. It is best to leave it inside and just be outside. Just be in the moment, not worried about the...
Exactly. I'm not worried at all. I know what I know. Doing more research or hearing other people's beliefs or ideas. Like, I will still watch a good video, especially upon recommendation, but I'm not going to sweat it.
Right.
I don't need to see them all.
I mean, I'll tune into Crow tomorrow on Patricia Steard because he's one of us,
Yeah, for sure. And I will too if I'm home. So I think tomorrow we might be grocery shopping. So.
Yeah, well, if I get on there, I'll link you so you can have a link.
Yeah, for sure. It's always good to check out the chats.
Yeah.
That's where we shine, huh, Cynthia? We shine in the side chat.
Oh, can you hear the chimes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, once in a while. You could probably turn up a little louder. There you go. Oh, and I have a singing bowl. Did you ever hear it, or who was I playing that for?
No, I haven't. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think I was playing it for Ace and GS. I'm trying to bring back my memory. It's like we're talking every night with somebody or another. Yeah, I have to make a little bit of racket to pull it out from a pile because things kind of got stacked on top of it. If you guys want to talk amongst yourselves.
Oh,
Maybe,
I saw my ninja in the other chat, but I haven't seen him.
I know. Yeah, me too. Actually, I had popped in and I was like, "Hey, Seki," and you know, he ignored me. So I said hi to everyone and then left.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing well. I saw something with his teeth. Did he have his molars pulled out, his wisdom teeth?
Oh, what?
Yeah, he was saying that he was in pain and he was managing his pain.
Codeine.
Yeah, codeine. So I think he didn't have anything for his pain.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I sent him some what is it? Not Demerol.
You're not
anyway,
sending narcotics.
One of those. I could send him some. Poor guy. You know, just some pharmaceuticals. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Right.
I'm gonna go look for that bowl to play for you.
Okay.
Okay, Melly, talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Melly.
Yes.
Melly got out in the sun today.
Yeah, I got a food coma going on right now, so.
You got a what?
Food coma.
Oh yeah, I see. But you do look better.
Thank you. I'm gonna sit outside tomorrow too. We got sun like all week.
Yay, we're gonna get snow here tomorrow. But good, I'm glad. If you go out in the morning and you look at it when the sun's just coming up, you can look directly at the sun for a good time.
I know. And also when it's going down too.
Yeah, and it's good to have your shoes off and grounded in the earth if you can.
You know, it was weird. I kind of just maybe a couple years ago I was doing that on my own. Like I just was looking at the sun one day, just all curious about it, and then like and it was maybe like an hour or half hour from sunset, and I was just staring at it directly into it. And I was like, why is this not burning my eyes out?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it was like right after I did mushrooms for the first time, so I was like,
yay!
I was tripped out. So.
You know, when I sun gaze, my night vision gets better. I can see in the dark. In the headlights, like if you're driving, they don't bother my eyes. So.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I think I looked at it for like 10 or 15 minutes, just staring straight at it.
Good. That's good.
I mean, I don't like to do it too often. I mean, and I haven't really done it ever since then, but.
Well, you can do it if it's not hurting your eyes. It's the best thing to do for you because you need it. Your biological system needs it. It actually helps to manufacture vitamins, and it is a biological need. We do need the sun.
No, I wouldn't argue that, but do you think you need to look at it though? Like, don't.
Oh yeah, you need to look at it. Yeah.
Now, how come animals don't do that?
How do you know they don't?
I've never seen it. Have you?
When I'm out in the morning, all the birds are out there with me.
Yeah, but how do you know they're looking?
You know, my dog, he sits there in the sun. I don't know. I know that for us, it's best to look at it because I don't. It helps with our connection. You know. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
No, I know. You're just asking questions.
Yeah.
All good. I get it. Itmar had the whole day sun yesterday, so it gives you energy.
No, it gives me energy for sure.
Yeah, and when you look into it and you open your hands and you receive it, It's a different feeling. I would just suggest keep looking at it.
Yeah, well,
I definitely.
I can't do that around here. I have to go somewhere because I'm surrounded by buildings.
Yeah, well, it doesn't take too much to go out. Especially when you start, like me, it's automatic now. I'm up before the sun. Like I wake up and I'm out before the sun. So, and then like today it was cloudy, but I have to get up because I'm already into that clock, I guess. Sun clock.
Yeah, if that'll happen to me, I'll wake up, and it's just, like it's kind of turning bright outside, but the sun hasn't really, peeked over the mountain on the east side here, and but I like force myself to go back to sleep because I literally had just gone to bed like an hour ago, and then I'll wake up and feel kind of refreshed, like I'd slept 8 hours, but I'm like, no, I only slept an hour. I'm going back to bed. And today I slept till like almost 1 o'clock. It was pretty bad. I think I needed some sleeping in time. But I found my singing bowl. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, let me turn mine off.
Okay. It's really loud. It's crazy. And what I love about it is that I noticed that like everybody has a different tone when they play it. So just holding it in the palm of your hand, which is it's really heavy. It's a really heavy bowl. But I guess, their frequency or their just even the size of their hand, I guess, or the density, it just changes the tone. Yeah. Mine's pretty high-pitched. So here we go. I hope you can hear it.
Let's do it.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What is that witchcraft?
What is that?
So it's cool because it's like a good bell instrument, so you can just, give it a good bang. And but then you just have this like teakwood handled, thing, and I just go around the edge of it, and it just starts humming on its own. It's pretty fun.
Sounds like a tuning fork.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to that tone, I think.
Yeah, it sounds like a higher, like maybe a throat chakra or a crown chakra kind of thing. That frequency. I don't know what frequency that is. I'm just now learning all that. So, and it has to do with numbers, and numbers really don't stay in my mind very well.
Well, maybe Khan can put up his tuning instrument gauge like that he was using the other night that told us all what key we were talking in. I'd be interested to know. Maybe my bowl is a.
Yeah, give me a
maybe
second.
my bowl is
Give me a second,
app
Ben.
also.
I'll go get it.
All right,
I'll be right back on it.
We have all night.
We do.
I'd be interested to know, like maybe the palm of my hand, and maybe everything's an S, because of that synchronicity. But maybe not. We'll see.
You can get crystal bowls singing too. You know how to do that, right? Like if you have a crystal bowl, like you just kind of wet your finger and go around the top edge of it, and you can get it singing.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Crystal glasses too, like wine glasses or whatever. You can get those singing.
I love crystal. It's got just like the most beautiful tone.
It does.
Or any precious metal. Like you can tell just the purity of. Well, you can't really tell the purity like down to the molecular level, but if you have like just costume jewelry like rings, and you just drop them on the table, and there's a gold or silver ring in that pile, everything will be like clank, 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 and then bing, you can hear the tone of the jewelry. Yeah. And so it's kind of the same for glass. It's like when it's just cheap glass, it has no special sound. It's just like clink, clink, clink. But yeah, Crystal's got a nice chime to it.
Yeah.
Are those the glasses you can break with your voice?
Yeah, I could probably break glasses with my screech. Are you ready, Conk?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to hit it like a bell. I'm just going to do the rim job. I can't believe this.
Don't go there,
Right.
girl.
I always go there.
I know.
Goes from F to A. Right there's F. There's A. You see? F. A. A. Pretty much when you get in a high ring, that's A. Ooh, and that's F.
Kind of sounds like a tornado alarm.
I think
That
that
time it felt like it sounded deeper than when I did it earlier.
that's probably
So I
what. I'm sure that the military has some kind of sound weapon, wouldn't you think? I mean, I think it seems like sound has a lot of power.
Yeah, they.
I think I made Zach cry.
There is.
I think I have power in my hands.
Sound pollution out there, especially in the oceans, and I think that that's what's killing the fish and the whales and everything that's being brought up on the seashores. All the sound vibrations the Navy's making in their.
Agreed. And probably all, if there isn't any satellites, probably all those wires that they had to run underneath the ocean, warming it up.
Yeah, and I heard they're like I don't know what's going on over there, but they're letting off bombs in the ocean and shit like that. I think that causes a lot of disturbances for the ocean life.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
absolutely. I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
There was more of a real environmental movement 40 years ago by far than there is now.
Oh, I know.
Nowadays it's just a bunch of fat cats that go out there and make stupid speeches and then milk the money.
Yeah.
You can, everything's classified as terrorism now, though. I mean, you get some activists that are really trying to, enact change. They're going to get us into Guantanamo.
Yeah.
I mean, they have us fucking scared shitless. I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
Right now, I think we still have freedom of speech. I don't think we're saying anything that the whole world isn't thinking. I mean, geez.
Well, you can still fight for gay rights without getting in trouble.
True.
Right, but you can't fight for your religious rights because you're infringing on the gay rights.
Yeah.
Which is such bullshit. Nobody's rights should ever be taken away, and
prayer out of school.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the whole thing of separating people anyway. Jesus said, don't you judge lest you be judged. That tells me it's none of our business to pass judgment on these people. I mean, it's not my bag, but it ain't my place to say. And these people with always separating us by every little thing, height, color, where we live, all these things that keep us apart.
Yeah.
Everything.
Age keeps us apart. Yeah. Definitely. No, I completely agree because, it's the whole freedom of religion. The federal government shouldn't even be involved in legislating people's religious freedoms. It's there's no freedom of homosexuality in the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights are statutes. So those are the first laws in the law book.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are
pretty much you should just get out of it.
Look at that pagan goddess that they put over there in the harbor, and we've had to live by the inscription on it that was made by the French 120 years ago, trying to get us, the immigrants, and they act like that's our Constitution. It's not our Constitution. That's something that somebody from another country that wanted to see us as messed up as them. That's who wrote that. You know what I mean? I mean, I never have liked the Statue of Liberty. I like what she represents, and of course I can't help but like her on a superficial level, but the whole thing kind of bugged me, and I heard the story when I was in kindergarten, and I'm like, really? I didn't like the inscription, you know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of,
right.
I don't know.
Right, well, she's the goddess Columbia, correct?
Yeah. I was wondering that. I was trying to tell my son today, and I couldn't find who it was, because I was looking for it.
Yeah, it's Columbia, and then we have the District of Columbia, that's where Washington is. Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia.
Columbia, huh? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, not the South American country. It's
Yeah.
the goddess.
They must have named that after her too.
Colombia.
Are you looking at chat, Yvette?
I'm not. I think that's
Because
stage.
Zach said that the sound of your singing bowl made his eyes start watering. Did we already?
Oh, I thought you meant because there was feedback. Yeah, I did. I mentioned that. I said I have power. It's my directed energy. It's my directed energy weapon.
No, I don't have my chats. I mean, I got my chat, but it's closed down. You can't hear it or anything.
Maybe his third eye is opening or something, Zach. Maybe that's what's going on. You're vibrating at a higher level, man.
Yeah, let it happen. Don't fight it.
Don't fight it, buddy.
What's the matter?
His eyes started watering when she did the singing bowl.
Oh, you know what? Haven't you guys... Okay, like a tuning fork? I got one of those somewhere here. You know how you hit them and you listen to them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I have one, so I've dorked around with it just like my kids. And when I hit it and I put it up by my temple, it'll make you cry. I mean, not like cry like sad, but water will stream from your eyes, at least mine. I mean, I noticed that. Maybe you hit that frequency with him and it triggered his tear jerks. I mean, I don't know. I know that what I'm saying is true, and it freaked me out. I got discovered it a couple years ago out in the garage, and I had a few ales in me, but I was just like, wow, this is weird. Why is my eye watering?
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely just frequencies. Everything's a
nerve. Don't we have a nerve like where our wrinkle in our eye, where our skin by our eye, the crow's feet? Seems like we have some kind of nerve right there. Maybe that has something to do with that, like the sound affecting that nerve or something.
Could be. I think it might almost have something to do with even just like your jawbone and right, because right by the inner ear, everything is so, it's just so close right there. So whatever frequency our facial bones, respond to.
When I was young, I just thought it was bull. It never bothered me. Then I started noticing it, and so now I'm on like 40 years of noticing it, and going, holy crap! When somebody yawns, everybody yawns, and even on here the other night when we were talking to our European buddies, we all yawned at the same time. I mean, what does that, Yvette?
I honestly have no idea. Just usually like a lack of oxygen. We hold our breath a lot without consciously realizing it. I mean, we're obviously not going to hold it so long that we pass out, but we definitely don't get enough oxygen.
And plus, they also say that it yawning helps to reduce the temperature in your brain, but also when you yawn, you make a sound vibration. So
when somebody talks, I just yawned. I mean, when somebody talks about it, people yawn. It's weird. I don't know. I mean, I just think that was just crap, and then I started just noticing it. You look over and you're yawning, and you look over and another person is just like whoever you're with. It's like, what the heck?
Feels good.
Well, I haven't yawned yet. You triggered it in everybody, but I haven't yawned yet. But I have this like tickle right in the inside of my eyes. Like, when you yawn and then your eyes do water a lot. Like, my eyes feel like they want to water. I think I'm creating the sensation in my eyes. But no watering and no yawning on my end. I'm like a rock.
I wonder if some of this ancient knowledge we're always hearing about, I wonder if they've got some of these answers that we want. I gotta kind of wonder. I mean, some of these questions seems like it'd be basic questions for anybody that didn't have constant electronic stimulation,
That's why it's so important to look at what they're hiding, and they're hiding frequency from us, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
They're hiding
obviously for sure
from us. They're hiding our creator from us. It's time to, whatever. It's time to wake up and start fucking vibrating at a 528. That's what I say. 528 frequency. Everybody get on that love frequency and just.
I'm there, sister. Yeah, I've had enough of this fighting with people on here. I'm not going to do it no more. It's not my bag, man. I mean, it's like who I was in 20 years ago. You know what I mean? I don't want to be angry, man. I'm not going to do that shit no more.
No, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I think we still have our triggers because I mean we are human, but
Absolutely.
it takes a conscious effort to change, and I think that's what we have to remind everybody of, that we can't just keep falling back into patterns of who we were, because we know that none of us want to be who we were.
That's
And
right.
so we just have to
it's easy to
constantly just
become that
reinforce
person
it in each
fast.
other, right? We just need to keep reinforcing it in each other to like let's rise above it.
That's right.
And
And I think that when we do trigger each other, that's like showing us our triggers, and if we can, move beyond that, then we are growing from it. You know what I mean? We are looking at it. We are knowing ourselves. We're
right.
in.
Yeah, all the
Yeah, and we're
greatest.
definitely in a safer environment too. So we can feel triggered and then not just write everyone off and never talk to people again, which is what people do a lot. It's like, no, let's come back. Like if you fight with your family, you eventually have to go sit down at the dinner table and eat with them again. Why be mad? It's not even worth it. Like, it's just
That's
like
right. That's
water off your back.
Yeah.
Water off a duck's back. That's my favorite saying. I always picture a duck like, like shaking the water off, and his little tail feathers are pooping. He's just walking away.
Yeah.
Or waddling away.
Yeah.
I love ducks.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep, and I think that's if we keep on that direction, we could just hit critical mass and everything fucking change in an instant, in a heartbeat. Everything.
We absolutely could.
I mean,
we just have
no idea our potential. Our potential has been locked away for so long. That's what we don't realize. We just have the potential.
I think maybe when, like I say it a lot, but I'd say just manifest it. But maybe people don't understand that it's not like, it's not a ritual. It's just a prayer. It's just saying it out loud.
It is exactly who you are. It is what you're supposed to be doing.
It's using your imagination and thinking of something better. Anything. It could be bizarre and far out. It doesn't matter, because if you can't even think about it, right, if you can't even think about it, if you can't even think of a better future, then it'll never happen. Then it's gone forever.
That's right.
So we have to just start thinking. That's where it starts.
And if you believe in a creator, then we've all been created perfectly, okay? So if we can look at each other in that and look at each other in that perfection instead of our imperfections, then we can certainly rise above this. Because I think that is what's needed, and that's where miraculous healing comes from, is when we can look at each other and see the perfection in each other instead of the imperfections. So so we can heal each other, I don't know. I know it might be far out, but this is where my mind is.
Right, and it's a two-way streak. I mean, I think people have just bad perceptions of themselves, because I've been calling this out a lot lately, and it's not just a thing I say, but people project so much, especially when they just start wanting to tell you, oh, blah blah blah, you're such an idiot, like this and that, and how could you be so dumb? And I'm like, wow, you're totally projecting your own insecurities, because that's not me at all, and I know that's not, and I know you don't know me.
That's
so
right.
they're just putting all this energy out there, and they're just.
And they don't even realize that whatever they put out is going to come back to them, and it's going to come back to them bigger. And they might not even see it coming back to them because they're so blind to what they're projecting out, that they're always in a state of victimization. Oh,
it's always and the victimization comes from the adolescence. It's you never grow out of needing to blame someone and having someone to be like, it's okay, yeah, it is that person's fault, because nobody ever wants to take responsibility for what they know or don't know, or for being fooled. It's like, come on, let's take responsibility. We were all fooled, and the mature ones are the ones who said, yeah, I was fooled, I see that now. The people who just keep denying it, I think need to grow up a little bit, because they're not going to be protected by the system forever. And I think that's what they're counting on.
Oh, well, that's, you're not protected by the system now.
Absolutely not. They want you to be dependent on the system so that you'll fight for the system.
That's right.
And they'll fight us. They're going to fight the slaves fighting the slaves.
And Jim
Yeah,
Panda,
it's the slaves
Jim
fighting the
Panda
slaves.
in that
It
other
totally
chat,
is.
he was saying that our movement was going to fail, and my movement, and I'm like, this isn't my movement. This is everybody's.
Right.
This is not. Oh, he's like, and I don't know
This
why.
world that we live in is ours. It's our world.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and people I think the number one thing we all need to remember is you get what you give. So, if the world's taking a shit on you, you're giving shit to the world. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just black and white.
Yep.
If you give love, you'll get love.
You reap what you sow, man. You reap what you sow.
Yes.
If you're sowing good seeds, you're going to produce good fruit. That's just the way it is.
Exactly. And it doesn't happen immediately because people think, I've been doing that and, the world's still taking a dump on me. It's like, okay, well, you probably have a lot of karma coming back to you. It's not going to be instantaneous all the time. You kind of got to see it when it does happen and acknowledge it and be grateful. Gratitude is everything.
Gratitude, yes.
Yeah. Gratitude and compassion. Don't let people walk all over you. Believe me, I'm not even about that. And I'm not about being fake either.
And when somebody does come along and give you a little bit of what you've been giving out, you should be grateful for that person also. And forgive yourself for putting that kind of shit out there, I mean, because forgiveness is a lot to do with it, too.
That's the biggest thing, and I think that's where insecurities and angst come from. People can't forgive themselves. They don't want to. I think because forgiving, that act of forgiveness is kind of the same as apologizing. It's acknowledging a fault within you.
Yeah, it's
but people have to realize, it's not the end of the world, right?
They can't admit that they're wrong, right?
Oh, sorry, I thought it was Smedley. Yeah.
Well, that's what I had a problem with.
No, that's exactly it.
I'm looking at all this stuff, but it's I don't really want to be wrong, but I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go with it. It's all right, well, sorry, I was wrong on that whole shit I said before. My bad.
And you have to forgive yourself for it, I think. I think forgiveness is key. At least for me.
I agree.
I agree, too.
Yep. Although I wouldn't say that anytime something bad happens to you, it's because you put something bad out there. Sometimes it comes to you just, the key is not to.
No, I agree. I agree, Smelly. I agree with you.
No, bad things do happen to good people, but sometimes it's kind of a necessary step for growth and for change, and because sometimes something better comes out of that.
Yeah, something better comes out of the tragedy that I had to go through.
Good things happen to bad people, but you know what? I think it's the other way too. Good things happen to bad people.
Mhm. Because I think it will show them a lesson too. Because then they'll probably be, they take it for granted, and because they're not seeing the gifts.
For personal growth, if people want to work on themselves and do the work. There's always opportunity for growth out there. Even when you go to the grocery store and instead of projecting this, oh, get out of my fucking way, you moron, and you smile at the person and you project love to them, they're going to smile back. And it's going to be a pleasant experience. And it's not going to be a negative one. That's what I'm learning. It's just little things like that. It changes everything. Changes everything.
It absolutely does. And the whole thing about good things happening to bad people, I think that's a very superficial thing for an outside world to look at. And the thing is, we don't know the inside world, or maybe the trauma and terror and horror that those people are actually maybe going through, because hurt people.
That's right.
So
you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we don't know.
No, you're right.
Hooch is in the house. Finally made it.
Hooch doesn't have a wrench. What?
Oh no! Thank you for reminding me.
No.
Everybody could have totally timed out Hooch and banned him, and not anymore. That's funny. Who just work waiting to dump a load? Hooch, that's a little TMI, don't you think?
There's nothing wrong with pooping.
No, if you're not pooping, you're in trouble, man.
Regularity is key.
It always makes me laugh is when I used to watch TV, you'd see those commercials for like the fiber or whatever, and like just a bunch of chicks talking about how regular they are. It's like, it's always chicks too. I don't understand that. It's like, I don't know. Do ladies do that? They just sit around when there's no guys around talking about their poop schedules?
No.
Pretty much never.
Some
Okay.
other reason that, yeah, that's not. What?
You see those commercials, right? For Metamucil or
No, I
whatever?
don't watch commercials.
Yeah, well, the Activia. You're thinking Activia.
Oh yeah, that's bullshit.
Yogurt. It's like
I'm so
they're talking
regular.
about their tummies. Yeah. I'm so pooping on schedule all the time.
And all they're trying, and
Bragging
all
to their friends.
bacteria. You just got to get the bacteria in your gut, man.
It's so funny. I want to know exactly what age and what point I will be talking to my friends and bragging that I'm regular, you're not.
Hopefully, like 90, and maybe we won't even have to talk about it. But you know, the gray hairs tend to get around and talk about all their ills. It's funny because they do hit a certain age where they meet up at the local, you know, whatever pancake house, and they talk about all their ills, you know, and what the doctor says and what kind of drugs they're on and all that kind of shit. Yeah.
That's funny. When all my uncles were getting older.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't. My dad would just like, he would laugh because he would test my uncles because, you know, they were all getting older, and my dad would be like, oh yeah, he's like, man, my back was hurting today, and then all my uncles would be like, oh yeah, me too, oh wow, my back, and everybody was just sort of like, yeah, me too, like, oh, and then, you know, my dad like, oh, and I hurt my ankle the other day, oh god, that happened, oh, I twisted my ankle, you know, to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, my dad could just like point anything out, and he'd just be like, man, I had gas, and like, oh yeah, my stomach was upset. It's like a chorus of complaints. It's so funny.
I know it.
The gray hairs, that's hilarious.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's why all my interest in medical marijuana has like come up. Like when people hear me talk about it, and everybody just assumes that I smoke, which I don't, and it's not because I'm against it. It just doesn't mesh with my personality, or that I have found anyway. But I have nothing against it, and I'm all for it, you know. But especially since my family's getting older, and you know, they go to the doctors, and they're just like have a ridiculous amount of pills, and it just makes them sicker, or something else happens, and you know, I'm not cool with that at all. And if I could just like hand each of my uncles like a bud and be like, here, just take it, you know.
Go take a chill, man.
Just go take care of yourself, you know. I don't want you in pain.
Before it was legalized, I always wanted to grow my own bud and call them love buds and just give them away. You know, because they can't bust you for doing that. You know, they can only bust you for selling it. But, you know, I mean,
possession, right?
If you're giving it away, they can't. You know, what the fuck? When I got busted for my DUI for smoking pot, and I got busted for a speeding ticket, and I was driving, right, and the cop walks out into the street, and I'm like, oh fuck, and I just took a hit, right, driving. And the windows are down because it's a summer day, and he's pointing me to turn, and I'm like, fuck, and I had to blow it out, right? And I had to blow it out, of course, right in his face because I just took a hit. So he comes along and he scans my driver's license, and then of course there's two of them, and one's the expert drug dude. And he's like, oh, I smell marijuana. And I'm like, fuck, I'm busted, you know? So, of course, I admit to it. And you never admit to it. Never admit to smoking. I'm like, oh, yeah, I just smoked like a half an hour ago. And, of course,
never.
I was going to be made into somebody he could be an expert with. So, of course, he gets me out and does the test. And I'm looking right in the fucking sun. So it's like I'm going to fail this test no matter what because my heart's racing and I'm busted. The law of averages just fucking caught up with me. And I didn't pass. I got arrested. It fucking sucked. They treat you like shit. They treat you like some kind of... I mean, the other cop... I'm like, look, I got a medical. This is all legal. And I even show him the bud, give him my paraphernalia. And after all of it, he hands me my bud back. And I put it back in. They arrest me. I leave my car. They arrest me, go down to the station. They give me another test. And, you know, and then they let me go. And then they let me go to get back in my car to drive with my pot still. And, of course, I'm probably still high. And they let me go. You know what I mean? But it's just a fucked up system. Anyways, that's my little DUI. Fucking A, man.
Well, I have a little advice for everyone in our listening audience. If you're ever pulled over by an officer, if you've had even half a glass of wine with dinner 2 hours ago, never admit it. If you go through a checkpoint, you just tell them, I don't drink.
Yeah.
And you just go right through. You never, ever, ever just deny. Those are my 3 words of advice.
Admit
deny. You could be holding...
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be holding a beer in your lap as you're pulled over and just say, this isn't mine. Never say it's mine. Yeah, never say, I drink from this. No, nope. I did not.
It took me a while to get the
always no.
marijuana out of my system, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Well, they're not a judge, and they're not going to get you for lying, so you'll only hurt yourself to admitting anything. You're not doing the cop any favors. You're not being a good citizen by saying, yeah, you know, because people think cooperating is the thing. You can cooperate, but still deny everything.
Exactly.
So take that to heart.
Uh-huh. Do it, guys. Deny. That's when... Yeah. Anyways, that was my story.
I have similar stories, but maybe for another time. What's going on inside chat? I know it's always a different...
You know, everybody's got a ranch. It's funny.
Well, these are our regulars, you know.
I know, yeah.
I hope nobody's afraid to come in here because of that. I mean, it's not for banning. It's for, you know, posting links and to not get banned.
Yeah, posting
sometimes it's
valuable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smelly, are you going to fall asleep?
I'm kind of close, I'm not going to lie.
You stayed up pretty late last night.
What?
Stayed up pretty late last night.
Yeah.
Why are you so sleepy?
I don't know.
Because he got out in the sun and he just ate.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. The sun gives you energy, but it also tells you it's time to go to bed, mister.
Maybe I'll have some good dreams tonight, for a change.
You probably will.
Unplug your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my God, you guys! I had a dream about us. Oh fuck! It was so weird. Oh my God! You want to hear it? Okay, we were all in this tomb, a tomb, like we were excavating a tomb, and we get to the corpse, and sorry Albert, but Albert was there. He grabs this box off the corpse. It's like a black box, and he turns into a woman. Albert, sorry, Albert. But he turns into a woman, And we look back at the door, and there's Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse just came in, and in my dream, Mickey Mouse represented the devil. And then I woke up. But we were all there. We were all excavating the tomb together. It was just a fucking bizarre dream.
Maybe the
Anyway.
devil was Negator.
The devil was Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse came in, and we looked, and there was Mickey Mouse. And it was a big Mickey Mouse, you know, like the ones that it wasn't the
Yeah,
little
it's creepy.
It was creepy.
Yeah,
guys.
like the big ones, like at the park, like the guys in the mascot costume.
Yeah. I don't know. It was really weird.
You guys aren't even gonna believe what just happened to me.
Happened.
What just happened to you?
I just went to get up to go in the kitchen, and I hit my leg hit this step that my kid was sitting on over by the side earlier whenever, and I just went flying. I had this cup of milk, and it went flying up against my wall, and just then I landed, and I feel like I broke my whole torso, man. I mean, I can't even believe it. My wife heard it, and like I'm sitting there laying on the ground, going, "Oh my God, I've fallen and can't get up." And then I finally got up, and I went in there. She thought like I knocked a bunch of pans over in the kitchen. I mean, it was terrible. Guess I'm getting old.
Damn, dude.
Jeez, I can't even
After
believe
getting in
it. I launched.
You don't want you to be broken hip.
I went flying through the air. There is no gravity, let me tell you.
Your milk defied gravity, did it?
Yeah, if there was gravity, I wouldn't have left the ground so easily.
You're a big guy, so I have to agree with that.
I'm 200 pounds, man. Yeah, 210 probably.
The harder they fall. God, I'm sorry, Conk. You didn't.
Oh yeah, I feel like I broke. What is that? What what's the bottom leg bone?
The tibia or the fibula?
The one from the knee down. I feel like I broke both of them. Oh my God, really bad.
Wow.
You might have. You better watch that.
You know how it is when you think you're gonna fall, and then you think you've saved yourself, and then
Are you on a blood thinner?
Huh?
Are you on a blood thinner?
No, I'm all good there. I just I gotta get back surgery, and then I'm gonna be starting to really work out and get in shape. But I just caught this. I have this metal step that the kid sits on sometimes, and I use, and I just caught the corner of it, I guess, with my jeans or something. But oh my God, Conk died on the show. We didn't even know.
Oh, that would suck. Oh
okay, this is why.
You youngsters really make me feel old.
Hey, Conk, it's because you broke the rule of flat Earth. You're wearing pants inside the house. What is that all about?
What's that?
You're wearing pants inside your house. You're breaking the rules of flat Earth. Flat Earthers don't wear pants.
I never know when I'm going to have to take off running down the street. I got my boots on, too. I don't know these flat earthers. Help!
Well, you put some ice on your shin there. It'll be okay.
Yeah, put some ice on it, man.
Put some weed on it.
Yeah,
put some weed in it.
That's a good idea. I think I'll do that right now. So what's up with Dan? Oh, that's right. They got good dates. I forgot.
Yeah,
they have a friend. Yeah.
Dan's got a date.
Well, I keep seeing Albert's picture still on my page, so I keep thinking he's here, but he's not here, right?
Well, I think he's listening, but they're doing something, so whatever.
Yeah, they're entertaining a guest.
Yes,
what that entails, I don't know.
Poor Smelly, he's about ready to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Aww, he needs a latte. He needs a hooch latte. Or a latte with hooch in it.
How far are you from Mount Rainier, Smed?
Let me check. According to Google
Good
Earth.
Lord, that Mickey Mouse picture you linked is creepy. Tearing my pantaloons off.
Oh my God, that's Evil Mickey.
M-O-U-S-E.
Aye, aye, aye.
I'm 50 miles away as a crow flies.
Oh wow, yeah, you're right there, man. Yeah, that's a pretty area. I mean, all I know about is what I saw, when I was a kid about the eruption. But I mean, the before and after pictures were staggering. I'm sure the trees are probably back up now and looking fine, huh?
No, that was Mount St. Helens, not Mount Rainier.
But they're very close to one another, aren't they? Or
Kind of, yeah. I mean, they're 50 miles.
oh, okay. No, for some reason I was thinking Mount Rainier was. You're right. Yeah, it is St. Helens. I forgot. I thought they were right next to each other or something.
Well, they're only 50 miles away.
That's quite a ways, though.
Yeah.
Are you guys neighbors?
Yeah,
Who?
they're
Me and Conk?
Yeah.
close.
We are. DL Medford. Where's Medford?
It's around 250 miles to the border up north from me here. I don't know how far in you are, but so whatever it is plus 250. Or no, 300 actually, around 300.
Oh, that's not bad.
We are. Yeah, we're around 325 miles away from each other.
That's all, huh? That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not far at all. You
That's-
guys could have a hangout in life.
I think Vic's about the same.
6 hour
Check
drive.
Fresno. Check Fresno from say me and you, since you're right there on the deal. Fresno, California. That's where Vicky's from.
You're from California. That explains a lot.
You know what I noticed is that we don't have like very many, or I don't think we have anybody from like the Central Time Zone. Like we got, you know, our East Coasters, our West Coasters, and we got Mountain Time Zone people. That would be us.
Yeah.
And yeah, but nobody from Central Time Zone.
Did you guys see? Well, when I came on last night, I couldn't talk because it was too late and my family's trying to sleep. But did you see those? I looked on the front of Google or on the front of YouTube when I was coming to the chat, and it had our 3 videos. One night I did it, and one night Jeff did it, and one night Ace did it, and it was like I was 277, Ace was 577, and Jeff was 777, and they were all right.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, they were all right next to each other, and Ace knows. I mailed it right to him. He's already emailed me back something to look at. He gave me a link and stuff. I haven't looked at it yet, but it's apparently something in numerology. But yeah, we had the whole. You know how there's 3 slots in the front of YouTube. The whole thing was all my image and my icon, and they were all like Jeff's chat, my chat, and Ace's chat. Because I only have one chat, right? But mine's like a week old. It's only got 277 views, and all your guys and the other 2 guys are like Ace's is younger than mine, and his has got 577, and then Jeff's was just 2 days ago, and his is 677.
Fresno's,
Very interesting.
Fresno's 420 miles away from you, Conk.
From me?
Yeah.
So it's 800 miles from you.
Yeah, 758 or something like that, yeah.
So everybody rendezvous at Conk's house.
All right. We're coming.
I need a new dog.
Yvette, you
I think we
come
should plan a road trip.
and you can meet up with Ace and I, and then we'll caravan up there.
Yeah, that's true. We should definitely do a road trip.
I think Albert and Dan were talking about coming out there too.
That'd be awesome, guys. In the summertime, I tell you what, the end of May or June, like maybe just June after school starts, that would it's so beautiful up here then, man. You guys just love it. It's nice and warm, but still the waters are cool and clear and clean. I mean, I've been around, United States, but I've never seen any cleaner or more prettier water than it's in Oregon. It's either clear or blue or green, mainly green, like Ireland green. And it depends on how big the water is. Of course, like say, where a dam is in a lake, it'll be a different color, but it'll still just be as beautiful. I mean, you go down to California even, and they have pretty lakes, but they have dirty water.
One thing I noticed about the Pacific Northwest is, like, even though it gets hot in the summertime, if you go in the shade, it's like 15 degrees cooler still. Like, I don't know why that is. Like, in Illinois, like, maybe because it's not humid. I don't know.
I would have said because it is humid, probably.
No,
Is
humidity.
it not? Is it moist? I hate that word.
No, no, it's really dry in the summertime. At least in Washington. I don't know about Oregon.
Dream Bus is a
Yeah.
central.
Well,
Dream Bus
parts
is
are, but it's like Eden here. You know what I mean? I mean, out by White City, it's like an area that's kind of grassy and kind of like a little dry, but nothing. I mean, most areas stay green till July, you know, or at least late June, and then they get green again come September. So it's just always green here, you know, one way or another.
Yeah, I love it up in that area. I would love to do a road trip. I haven't traveled for a little while. Well, last summer, I guess. I was sort of everywhere, but it seems like after this long winter, I need to get out. So I'm definitely down.
Yeah, I think it'd be good. I'll just pack the professor and the dog, and cause he's got his daughter lives in L.A. And she's been wanting us to make a road trip out that way.
Yeah,
How many viewers
that would be
was
good too.
on the chat tonight from Britain?
Oh, quite a few. Quite a few UKers when Martin did his thing, and Albert helped out there, which I'm grateful for.
Oh, so Dream Bus says that he's from Central.
Yeah, I said
So cool.
I said that. I guess nobody heard me.
Yeah, well, I noticed. I don't know if it's my connection again. Well, you know
Good night, Johnny.
how it is for me. Good night, Johnny. Yeah, I didn't hear you say that.
All right, Johnny.
So good. We got Central Flat Earthers. We got the whole continent covered.
Yep.
we
got the
Canada
whole
and
flat plane covered.
got the planes.
Now we just need to raise the vibration.
I was listening to Janis Joplin like 2 days ago, and like one of my favorite songs is "Summertime," and like in the middle of the song she just busts out, start talking, you know, and she
Yeah. I got that.
like as I stay out on the planes.
Yep.
I'm like, hey, she said out on the plane.
Yeah.
You don't wait till tomorrow, man. It's all the same fucking thing,
It's all the same fucking day, man.
Yeah, you could be our Janis Joplin. You kind of sound like her. You do. You got the Janis Joplin drawl.
Yeah. Fucking love her. She's great.
Me too.
She was
We'll have to do some Bobby McGee.
Canyon. They're all part of the fucking Laurel Canyon.
Yeah, you were saying I gotta read that book because I'm just kind of like.
I still haven't finished it because it was like, oh my god, everything's coming out of Laurel Canyon, and
Yeah.
it messes with your fucking mind because you've listened to that music your whole life.
Yeah.
Well, you've lived on a globe your whole fucking life, you know? I mean, just everything's wrong. Or backwards. It's not wrong, it's just backwards.
Mhm. Like the mirror image, maybe. Good night, Victoria, Johnny, anybody who's leaving to bed.
Smelly's gonna, like, keep up. He's gonna try to keep up.
I got another hour in me.
Alright.
That's our trooper. You know why you're tired too? It's because you're flushing all that nicotine out of your body, so you don't have that like stimulant
Yep, that's right.
effect
Got
keeping
good
you awake.
He just looks better to me. He looks better today than he
You
has.
do.
It's my aura.
Your aura.
It's your aura.
Your aura, my friend. You're doing good. Good works.
Maybe we can
It's
talk
Scruffy,
coming too.
looking good.
Not far.
Yeah, and then when we go up there, he can give us all massages.
Hey, now we're talking.
You gotta pay me though. Nothing's free.
Oh, I know.
Well,
We know.
I'll give you a tip.
We'll give you
It's just a tip.
You can pay me
We'll bring canned goods.
maybe.
I'll bring you some ferments. Hey, where did Tom go? I hope he's alright.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to do like a reconnect, but I don't want to have the chat end accidentally because I hang up or something.
Huh, I don't know.
But there's a hardcore delay on my end.
I don't think there's many people watching. There's only 14, but I don't mean that
Well,
there's only 14. I just mean I didn't mean it that way, guys.
I know what you mean.
All right.
14 is a good number.
14 is a good number. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, he lost the link.
Dingle it in front of him like a carrot. I'm just kidding. Make him beg for it.
Oh man, that fall, but I hope he's alright. That shit sucks. I fell a couple days
tomorrow.
Snowed here. I fell twice on black ice. Sucked.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was after that Jacob Thomas. Oh no, it wasn't that. It was after the snow, not the Jacob Thomas. That fucker. Whatever.
Yeah, he said his pelvis Elvis. Yeah, his back's gonna be hurting tomorrow. Probably his neck too. My fear is naked. I'm naked and fearless. What? Cricket? Cricketson? What are you guys talking about?
He's naked and fearless.
Wow, it is easy to get completely lost between talking and what's going on in the chat.
I know. Hey, so if anybody didn't hear, Crow is going to be on Patricia Steers' show tomorrow.
Yep.
So
Mr. Our own little rap singer.
I wonder what this is gonna be interesting. I mean, is he gonna rap or what's he gonna talk about? Our hangouts or something? What's that?
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I don't see him much as a live rapper kind of guy. So shy.
All right. How you doing, John Conk?
Oh man, I broke my pelvis twice two spots last year when I got hit by the truck, and I think it hasn't hurt me in a while. I think I adjusted it or something, man. I'm hurting bad.
Oh no.
I got my watch page open. Sorry.
Maybe the chiropractor is in order. Maybe you should go take an Epsom salt bath.
That would be a good idea.
Don't smoke it.
Get that.
No, don't smoke.
Yeah, get that magnesium soaked into your bones.
What does the Epsom salt bath do?
It's magnesium. It soaks into your muscles and bones, so it helps relax them. So, like, if there's injury, like from a fall or just from overworking your muscles, it really helps to relax them, and it strengthens everything up and gives everything energy in the right places.
I might try that after a bit here.
Yeah.
I think you probably should. Maybe we should all go.
Yeah,
and take
let's
a
all
bath.
go. No, the water's even big enough to fill up the tub here, so that's a no-go.
Smedley's yawning, and we got the heterosexual life partners ignoring us.
Yeah,
I figure it was all talked out after Flat Earth UK took the reins and got their yapping on.
And went on for 8 hours.
Yeah, I think they had a lot to say. They needed their platform. That's good.
It was good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and listen to it. I heard a bit of the beginning. It sounded really good. Like, it had a really good start. And then I had to go. So I might have to go back and finish listening to that.
Yeah,
Well,
because
guys,
the beginning before the Negatrox came on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably stop it around there. I can't stand just mindless back and forth with, other end just giving it and not listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okie doke. Well, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out on my channel, being
thank you for having us.
lovely folks with lovely wrenches.
Yes.
Our wrenches are going to be like our battle swords. Everybody hold your wrench in the air. We're going to battle. But we're going to bed on this night.
Yeah.
Really
Good night, my
Yeah.
faces. Good night, Smedley.
Night, Vet. Thank you very much.
All right, Tom.
Go take that bath.
Yeah.
Good night, Smelly.
Night, everyone.
Nighty night.
Night, Sean.
Night,
Night, Dan.
Night, John Boy.
Night, Big K. Night, Yoshi.
Let's all get rejuvenated and same flat time, same flat channel.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Night, Aunt Mar. I know you're listening.
All right. And Yoshi.
Yep, Yoshi.
My sister from Norwegian. My Norwegian sister. I'm talking backwards now.
Oh, Yoshi's a chick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I told you guys that.
I didn't know that. There's someone you could have been hitting on.
I told everybody that. Yoshi needs to take a nice.
She was all talking about shooting a freaking Mosin. I was like, wait. I guess that's just
She's a Viking.
brain.
She got in an accident.
Yeah, she's a Viking.
She said she was shooting a Mosin, and that's what it. Or is she just being sarcastic?
No, she's not being sarcastic. She's a Viking.
Yeah.
She shoots guns. Bye, BK. And Itmar. Zao. Alright, to Dream Bus. Albert, don't forget to hang up.
Dream Bus. Night.
Night.
You do got a wrench, Hooch, but we're going now.
Night, Jack. Good night, Hooch.
So from a different mister. Okay, Peppa. Very good.
All right.
Au revoir.
Thanks, Yvette.